Hello, we are presenting Espresso Autoforms. Espresso Autoforms is a built-in application that generates web forms from REST services created on Espresso Logic. We call Autoform simply using URL parameters. Everything is generated in real time, no need of publishing or compiling. Automatically generates all CRUD functionality, create, read, update, and delete, based on reusable components and layouts that will conform the final result. Autoform is called sending parameters on the URL. Autoform processes these params and requests data and metadata to Espresso Logic using JSON. With the received data, generates the web form with all CRUD functionality included, so you can query, insert, edit, and delete records. For this demonstration, we use a list of items with date displays and order lines. This application is automatically generated by simply typing the correct parameters in the URL. We can move between records, sort with a single click, add, edit, and delete records, and perform complex searches. Editing a line. For example, if we edit that line, we change the amount 2 instead of 10. We save. We get the new amount. What happens if we try with a higher amount? We'll get a validation error. Customer balance exceeds his credit limit. We should notice that we are seeing data from that record, but also data from his parent and grandparent tables, as notes that belongs to order, parent of order lines, or customer name that belongs to customer, parent of order, grandparent of order lines. All operations will be automatically controlled by business rules in Espresso Logic. All of this is generated from the parameter sent in the URL, being the main parameter the resource. But where is the resource? We must go to the Espresso Logic to get the answer. Starting from a data source, in this case MySQL, Espresso Logic creates an schema with all the tables and, most important, generates all the REST API CRUD: create, read, update, and delete. If we enter the REST lab, we choose, by example, customer. We can send a GET, and we'll get a JSON with all the information related to that table or resource. The resource we're using here, a list of items with their order lines, is this: products. Let's see what we've got here. We've got a table, products. In that case, we want to show the name and price of the products. Dependent on products, using the join line items, we've got quantity order, product price, and amount. From line items, we've got order notes and if the order was paid or not. And from customers, we get the name. So, for using that resource with Autoform, we only need to tell it this name: products. Let's say, by example, that we have the resource named Customer Business Object. There is a customer with its orders, order lines, and for the line, the product. So we come to the browser and in the parameter resource, instead of product, we'll type customer business object. So we get a complete new application based, in this case, on this resource with customers and its orders. I'm using a layout called List Split Display that allows me to do that. Basically, it's the same we had before, but now we are consulting customers. As this is real time, we can observe we have name, balance, and credit limit. We come here and we say we only want name. Simply by reloading the page, we have the changes applied. Notice that we've got two tabs, orders and unpaid orders. Also notice customer name here is not needed as we have it up here. Let's see where this comes from. If we go back to resources, we see here we have a list of orders and here a list of unpaid orders. And we only want order number, total amount, notes, and sales rep. We save changes. To differentiate all orders from unpaid orders, we use a filter. Paid equals false. We have both all orders and unpaid orders. Clicking on an order and editing it, we enter to see its lines.